Section 13 of Birds, Volume 3, Number 5, May 1898. Recorded for LibriVox.org by Colleen McMahon. The Double Yellow-Headed Parrot. Here we have a picture of the best, with possibly one exception, the African gray, of the talking parrots. Its home is in Mexico, about the wooded bottoms of La Cruz River, in the province of Tamaulipas, on the east coast. It is a wild, picturesque region of swamps, jungles, and savannas, with here and there a solitary hacienda or farmhouse, where 300 or 400 persons are at work in the fertile soil. Here, 300 miles south of Matamoros, the nearest American settlement, is the spot where your pet parrot, says an exchange, probably first opened its eyes to the light of day stealing through the branches of the ebony and coma trees, amid surroundings that might, to an imaginary Polly, suggest the first dawn of creation. The forests in this region abound in all kinds of birds in rich plumage. Parakeets are so abundant that what with the screeching and calling of the parrots, it is sometimes impossible to hear one's own voice. Hunters do not trouble themselves to secure them, however, as they are not worth carrying to market. There is apparently a profit only in the double yellowhead, for which the hunters get as much as $20. There are two kinds of Mexican parrots, both of which are held in far different esteem. The only Mexican parrot that is in general demand as a talking pet is the double yellowhead, which with age develops a yellow hood that extends completely over its head and shoulders. In connection with the speaking of parrots, one of the most curious circumstances is that recorded by Humboldt, who in South America met with a venerable bird, which remained the sole possessor of a literally dead language, the whole tribe of Indians who alone had spoken it having become extinct. The parrot builds no nest. The female selects a deep hollow in the highest tree trunk, and there lays 2 eggs. This occurs about the 1st of May. The young are hatched about the 15th of June. 10 days elapse before they can open their eyes, and several weeks must be allowed for the young birds to outgrow their squab state and gain sufficient strength to be removed from the care of their parents. The parrot is a wily and wise bird. It lays its eggs safely out of reach of ordinary danger, and takes good care not to betray their whereabouts. When the young birds are hatched, they are fed twice a day by their elders, early in the morning and again at the close of day. The birds, in feeding their young, give vent to a series of contented clucks and chuckles, which is answered by the young ones. These birds live on mangoes and the nuts of the ebony tree. Newton observes that considering the abundance of parrots, both as species and individuals, it is surprising how little is known of their habits in a wild state. It is probable that no other bird has been more admired or more thoroughly execrated. If it is good-natured, is an interesting talker, and you happen to be in a mood to listen to it with some pleasure, you will speak favorably of the bird, saying to it, "Pretty Polly, pretty Polly." But should your nerves be unstrung, and every noise a source of irritation, the rasping, high-pitched screech of a parrot, which is a nuisance in any neighborhood, will be beyond endurance. We shall always be satisfied with the possession of Polly's picture as she was. End of section 13. This recording is in the public domain.